retail perspective, it's not like your commercial property. Commercial property, you've got set rentals and you've got set escalations. Because from a retail perspective, if you have a retail that's doing very well, the more the retailer, the better the retailers do, the more turnovers you get out of it, because it is either of your rental, which is called the base rental, or the a percentage of the turnover. So the better the mall does, the more money you make as the owner, unlike in a normal commercial sense. So those are sort of opportunities which come from being a retail fund. And that's why retail funds generally attract more premium than normal funds, because there's always the potential to earn more, particularly when the times are good. So you look for opportunities in spaces like that where you've got a potential for a massive upside to the investor. So you might find you buy something at 8% today or 9%, which is yield enhancing. And tomorrow or the next year, you still have that income because it's contracted income, but then you've got additional income in form of, as it establishes itself and dominates the market. That's why we invest in dominant centers. The parking revenues are more than just normal escalations which you get. I'll make an example of Hemingway's, for instance, that we invested in the Eastern Cape. We've had a 40% growth since we listed in parking revenue alone. You can achieve that through adjustment of tariffs or just more traffic coming to the center. So your parking income goes up. And then advertising income. The more the center establishes itself, the more it attracts more advertising on escalators and lifts and outside the building and a whole range of things. Then promotion income, all the promotion areas, the more it establishes itself, the more people want to, whether it's dealerships in town or whatever it is, they want to come and show off their products, which are not in the center, into the promotion areas, including some of the retailers in the center. And then, from a marketing perspective, also, there's a lot of potential upsides. And then the turnover from the retailers. The more successful the center becomes, the more you benefit from the upside of those. And that's why we invest in those type of centers, because it just offers the investor something of a surprise, of a nice surprise going down the line. Because you still have your floor in terms of your contracted rentals and with fixed escalations. So that's not going away. Unlike normal general equities, where you might, if you lose a big client, you might not get the revenue. So there's no stability of the income. And that's why property is always a proxy for government bonds, because it's got more stability in terms of certainty of income.